for me, man. Hit the like button, y'all. And I appreciate everybody that's been sending the cash apps for the donations and those who want to donate. Don't forget you could donate to $ the real Big Boosie. Boosie is spelled Bootsie. The real Big Boosie, man. I appreciate everybody that's been sending donations, man. Help me keep this motor running. And we growing and we growing and we growing, man. Please subscribe on the comment, hit the notification so you'll know when I'm up here. And we out here making moves, man. I really appreciate you, all my knowledgeable people that be coming up here, chiming in, giving me information that I don't know. It all coincides with each other, man. I rocks with that, for real. So yep, we back and wait for a few people to get up in here. Waiting for a few of y'all to get up in here. Today was a good day. Good morning. I'm feeling good, feeling vibrant. Want to go over and discuss a few things, man. As y'all see, we're going to react to some of the Camron stuff, which he was speaking about the movie, which he starred in with Dame Dash, Stacy Dash, Styles P. Called Honor Up. I had a shootout scene in that movie. Was gracious enough to even make the movie because I wasn't there. They were shooting in Peekskill. I didn't have time to get up there and go to the Peekskill movement and do my thing. But I was privileged enough when I got there. I heard they was filming me and my brother Jay Black. We said, man, we're gonna jump on the highway, man, and go up there and rock with Dame. And partake in what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we jumped in the car. We rolled up from North Carolina, went to New York, went up there to show my bro some love, and actually just see what was going on. You know, the set was humongously big. They had a truck, as far as a wardrobe truck full of everything, man. All right, my phone going off the hook, yo, my bad. But yeah, so we get there, had the truck full of wardrobe, a bunch of camera lights, and the action was happening. So, as we get there, Dane was glad to see us. He knew we came all the way from NC. He was like, yo, man, a lot of the parts is taken, man, but I'm going to fit y'all in somewhere. These are one of the reasons why I got a lot of love for my brother Dame Dash, man. Because he always makes sure he fit his bros in, man. And really, that film was full of all of his friends and all that. And Cam tells the story of how Dame got him over to the set and was just telling him to come through. And some kind of way he done squoze Cam to get in the footage. I mean, get in the actual movie itself. Cam thought he was gonna do something real quick for him, and that was it. All of a sudden now he's got to go to upstate New York where it's cold at cold. It was already cold where he was at, according to Cam. But going upstate New York, that's a different cold, boy. But to keep it 1,000, that's just how much of a real dude Cam is anyway. If he your boy and he right there, he don't know how to tell people no neither, man. That's a fact. That's just how Cam is. I gotta give him his flowers, man. One thing nobody can say is Cam do sucker stuff. Now, if he ain't around you and doing, and you know he busy doing what he do, then people gotta respect it. If he can't do certain things, he spoke about that in there too. So y'all go to Revolt. It's Talk with Flea episode. So y'all go up there. I'm using this under fair use. But I want to chime in about a little bit of stuff with it, and I still want y'all to hear what Cam take is on it. But let's go.
You said they said you don't like to lose. I was like, who likes to lose? But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Sin City asking him questions.
He said he paid for like Honor Up and using the movie Honor Up, and you did a album with A-Track, I think that's his name. He said he paid for that or whatever. But he said you never promoted it. Why? If those is what you doing with him, I guess a joint venture, whatever the case may be, why you didn't promote it?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Like what Mike said, let's do it. 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 Fuck it. Yo, listen, man. This nigga, yo, every week I'm taking my glass. Every week this nigga saying some shit about me. Dame, I love you, bro. I love you, man. All right, listen.
The hater, what up?
This started with Dame Dash mad at me or whatever, and I love Dame. I don't have a problem. Because look, let's go to how we got here. I didn't promote the movie and all that. Dame calls me one day and be like, yo, me and 50 going back and forth. I see y'all. I see that you seen him. How you gonna let him pat you on the pockets like that? He pat you on the pockets. I said, Dave, you crazy, man. He said, yo, me and him going back and forth. You mind if I mention that? I said, nah, go ahead. Instead of him saying what he told me on the phone, he said, yeah, and Cam let 50 Cent smack him on the ass. What kind of grown man let another nigga smack him on the ass? I don't like that, Cam. All that smacking on the ass. Word? That's what so now niggas is just randomly smacking me on the ass. He said, what do you...
And see, that was a time when Cam and 50 Cent ran into each other. And, you know, they friends now after they squashed the beef, which is big for hip-hop. That should show a lot of y'all youth dudes that's how it goes, man. You don't always got to keep beefing, figure out a way to squash things. So that was big for hip-hop. But Dame seen it. It was all over the blogs. Cam and 50 seen each other. And it was really shown to show people that two big giants in the hip-hop game could come back together and be cool. So he came, he seen him, and then he gave him a pound. And then how everybody know growing up, it's like playing basketball. You smack a person on the butt, like meaning that's what's good. That's the only thing that's really accepted in street culture. A pat like boom on the butt, but it ain't no like somebody trying to touch. And just cause 50 stocky, that's Dame being sarcastic with his jokes and all that. And what Cam's saying, you turning it around and make it look like something else while you saying it in public. I thought you was gonna just say it, he pat on the butt or whatever. Cam was like, I don't care, go ahead, and gave him permission to go ahead and use it, but Dame went and spent it around. And I guess with internet reactions, when you say it certain ways, that's how people do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was about. But Cam didn't like the way that Dame said it. But always remember, Dame and Cam is brothers. They love each other. They might fall out and then Cam don't talk to him and he don't talk to Cam for a minute. That's just what brothers do. But we're going to finish listening.
When a big strong nigga just comes and smacks you on the ass. Okay. So,
Blackout from London, what up?
If I didn't do nothing to you, I got an invisible mute button. I'm going to tune you out for a while because that was unnecessary. There was no reason to do that. Next thing, he's on another podcast talking about somebody asks him, you feel like your artist should take better care of you because they're up and it seems like you're going through financial trouble or whatever, they should look out. And then the interviewer says, Kanye, Jay-Z, Rachel Roy. Stops at Rachel Roy and Dave says, Cam. So you're throwing me in there, pause, and nobody even asked about me. Cool. Then I say what I say. He says I'm trying to diss him and come out. Bro, Dame, I'm never dissing you, bro, ever. All I'm saying is that you had wild bread and to me, you mismanaged your money.
Y'all think Cam, was that a diss from Cam to Dame? When Cam was breaking down the parts of, Dame having 200 million and then, flying a private jets everywhere, here, there, this, that, spending a lot of money, and what they saying he's going through now, basically he mismanaged a lot of his money. It might be the reasons why he going through what he going through, but this is what Cam talking about right now. Do y'all think it was a diss to Cam, or was it brotherly love? How I want to say it, brotherly love advice. But we'll finish. Y'all drop comments on that, but we'll finish. Make sure y'all like, subscribe when y'all coming to the channel, man. Please, please, I need that like, hit that like button. Thank y'all.
Standing third, and bro, I'm not gonna say never. I never had, I should say, 200 million at one time. Period. He does another interview. What he say? They ask him, yo, what you think about Cam? I think about Cam saying you don't manage your money right. That's girl shit. Girls talk about other niggas' financial shit. Girls talk about niggas shit. This, that, third. So now niggas smacking me on my ass, and I'm talking like a bitch. Yeah, what you guys looking? Go ahead, go.
You spinning, brother.
Yeah.
Why didn't you promote the movie?
I'm getting to that. Word to blood. I'm gonna get to
okay.
that. I'm laying out why Dame is even saying this shit, because if all this didn't happen, the movie came out years ago. He could have said that years ago. I'm giving you all the information on why he's saying what he's saying. So he's like, yo, Cam talking like a girl, da 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 da. So now I'm talking like a bitch, and I'm letting niggas smack me on the ass. Shit, wow, you know what the niggas say? He said, Cam ducking me right now, though. It's all good.
L Blizz, what up? Right, somebody said constructive criticism. That's all it is. It's constructive criticism, man. And sometimes people don't want to hear that, man. Big B Brooks, he said constructive criticism. And that's a fact. We as friends, man, we got to let each other know sometimes where we going wrong at with certain things. It is what it is. But everybody know Dame, he's bullheaded, man. And not only that, he like to joke on people all the time. So he think people coming at him with dissing or joking and all that. But I get what Cam's saying. I'm kind of leaning towards he was just giving, constructive criticism, brotherly advice. I think I could see that way, bro. For real.
This what he do.
Are you?
This what he do. I'll see him in like 2 years, and I said, that nigga know me because that's about the right time.
L Blizz said, out of respect for your friendship with Dame, I don't talk about him. L Blizz, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, man. And everybody is entitled to their opinions about certain things, but I know where you're coming from, though. This is why I rock with people like y'all, man. That just give bro chills, like got people like y'all that support a person like me. That's big right there. But we get ready to finish listening to what Cam said, too. I had to give you your flowers, Blizz.
That I'll see him in about 2 years. If he wants to see me then. But this is what I'm talking about. He's beefing, I don't want to spend the rest of my life mad. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell niggas who's not happy. And I'm not saying Dame isn't happy. He got his ranch, he got his family, or whatever. But I know Dame. Dame could be this happy, but I know the happy he want to be. I know the $100-200 million happy Dame want to be. I know that nigga. I would say he's satisfied, pause. Happy? Dame, I don't want no problems with you. I'm not beef with you, whatever. Now let's get to what Sim said. Let's do it. All right. This what niggas want to do? This what niggas want to do? Bet. Let's go Honor Up. Let's
about to talk about Honor Up.
They got a movie called Honor Up.
The movie.
He's shooting it on 125th and 12th Avenue. I tell him I'm about to go to Jersey. Yo, stop by the set real quick. Stop by the set, show some love real quick. It's like 3 degrees outside. I'm like, I bet PT was there. PT in the building. He was there. So I'm like, yo, all right, I'll stop by for a minute. Get over there. I'm telling everybody what's up. We freezing. I'm with Juju, mind you. Juju was my girl at the time. I'm with Juju. Me and Juju freezing. Hey, what's up, everybody? Now go in the trailer. So we go in the trailer till Dame finished shooting the scene. Dame comes over. Yo, get Cam a fur. You in the next scene, Cam. Get a fur. Hold the fuck on. Get a fur.
Now he's basically Cam said once he got there, now Dave just springs, get Cam a fur. You gonna be basically he get ready to be in the movie and all that. And he's like, oh, why? What you mean get a fur? I ain't come here for. I just came to show you some love. But we gonna finish listening to Cam version, man.
No, I just came to support. Nah, I need you to do this scene. I need you to do this scene. Dame, I didn't come here to do no scene. Oh shit, Juju here? Get Juju a fur. Get a fur. Both of them, they gonna put them in the nigga scene in the pussy. I said, Dame, I don't want to be in this movie. Oh, you gonna do me like that? Pause. That's what you gonna do? Word? You serious? Now the guilt trips on me.
So y'all hear him say, Dame told her, oh, you gonna do me like that? Oh, word? That's how you gonna do me? And now Cam said, now the guilt trip is on him. And speaking of that, somebody, Keem said, I just feel like someone who saved you from a bad deal and assisted in you being successful is owed a different level of respect. But I'm not in the situation, so I don't know is what Keem said. And I get what you're saying too. And I agree with you 150% on that. 150. And see, this is the reason why Cam's saying what he about to say right now. Like he put the guilt trip on him and all that. But also in respect to Cam, because a person did something for you doesn't mean that you always gotta ask a person to do something too as well. But if a person really needs you now, it's all due respect that Cam come through for him. And that goes for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It goes for anybody else too. So it still keep everything in mutual respect. So, sometimes you gotta still respect the person that you did help get in position. Sometimes certain things they just don't want to do either. But if you really need them and you tell them I really need you, then that's different too. So it can go both ways. It's just tricky, but that's how you keep your friendships stable, man, at a good momentum. But that's what Cam do.
All I want you to do is one little scene. Fine, Dame. Fine. Now, Juju, you know how you look, Juju looking at me, you know how you look at, when you with somebody, you looking like, so what's your name? You in a movie? In a movie? I don't want to be in a movie. I didn't know I was going to be in a movie. They would have said it. Now, Juju got to go do a scene with the fur on and everything. We was planning on going home and just chilling. Now we in the scene. It's no lines. Yo, just talk and figure it out, everybody. just talk some shit. Just figure it out. Now we said,
mind you, Dame actually did honor up without really writing a script. That's what Cam talking about right there. So, he talks about that in a lot of his interviews. He actually did the movie without a script. So, but we're going to finish listening to Cam.
Yeah, acting like we talking. I'm cold. Juju got to do her scene. We go back to the trailer. We trying to rush out of it. Before we get out of it, we did this scene for this movie. We have no idea what the movie's about nothing. They like, yo, tomorrow I need you on peak skill. No. They ain't no.
South from Russia, what up?
I need you to, yo, how you gonna do this scene? And I need you, man, you gonna fuck the movie up if you don't come do the scene on peak skill. That's crazy. Dang, come on, kids, a 50-minute ride up there, yo, just.
And see now, after Cam finished the scene, Dame didn't tell him that when you do this scene, I'm gonna need you for another one because this scene right here consists of being where we got to go upstate New York after that. And see, these are the things where even though a person did something for you, sometimes you gotta let that person know that the person that you did help out, get back in position. You still gotta let them know and out of respect what you need from them because they might can't do it, this certain thing, but they are pleased and happy and grateful, should I say, that you did help him to get him in position. But now he's telling him he got to go and do the scene of state cam. Like, well, I thought I was doing this. Is over. Now you spring this on me. So he still got the guilt trip running. And being the Cam is a real dude. Y'all listen. Hold on, y'all.
Big skill.
Now the next day, he calling me 6 in the morning. Yo, we shooting in 2-3 hours. Come on, get up here. I gotta go. I go to peak skill.
See, he still
Me and
go.
Juju in the hotel, like, what? How did we get to peak skill? We don't have no lines again. Yo, just talk some shit. Talk some shit, man.
Keem said, "Yeah, I'm starting to hear Cam's point."
I'm just using old bars my grandfather told me. I had a nigga with war ain't always about who's right. Sometimes it's about who's left.
I thought that was written in the movie. Damn.
I'm in this spitting freestyle and there's no lines.
That was a good freestyle. Wow.
The movie said Stacy Dash is in the movie. He just trying to do some shit. Stacy Dash turned around and said, "You don't know what the hell you're doing, do you?" Dame said, "You're fired. Being that I got what I needed, pause. I got what I needed from you. You're fired. Get out. Get out."
And see, that's crazy. I ain't know that he flipped on Stacy and told her to get out. No, we filmed Stacy part. We filmed the part with Cam talking about with Juju had the fur on, with her, Stacy Dash, Michelle, which is Queen of Harlem. They was all walking that walking scene when they had the furs on. And then she had another scene on the car with sitting with Daniel DeNico, sitting on the car scene. We shot that scene a couple times with her and Danny. It was a good scene. She was telling Daddy, don't touch me like that now. And Danny like, well, I mean, we just doing it for the movie, man. She's like, I'm just doing it for the movie. But she was being real arrogant and all that, even with him being in the scene that she in playing as his girl. She still didn't want to kind of like show like she his girl in the movie. She is kind of being funny style. And that was crazy. But I'm going to tell you what made the movie go viral is because I guess she was mad at Dame Dash. She started going on radio station interviews and other podcasts, I guess, interviews, and was saying she ain't part of the movie. She ain't in the movie. And Dame, me and him was on the phone talking one time. He's like, "Yo, man, Stacy, man, she's bugging. Stacy talking, she's doing these interviews and talking about the movie, talking about she don't want to be in that movie, saying she ain't in the movie." And he said she even called me and told me I ain't even in that movie. And he said he had to tell her, "Stacy, you're in the movie. What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what is she talking about? I was standing right there watching her film." He was like, "Exactly, man." But and TMZ got a hold of it. Once TMZ got a hold of it, the movie started going, the promotion for it started going crazy. Dame didn't even have to promote or spend money on promotion because it was already being self-promoted because of Stacy Dash started going crazy on these interviews. And now everybody wanted to see what the movies is going to be like when it came to the movies. And it was in the movies the same day as Black Panther. And it was selling out in the movies, in the theaters. Mind you, I'll get back to that. We're going to finish listening to Cam. Keem said God's plan, big facts.
So now I'm telling you,
Dame got God on his side.
Before. This is the first time Dame shoot a movie dolo. I'm not saying he ain't produced movies, directed everything. I'm talking about he's doing everything, budget, everything. I said, Dame. So Dame is shooting the movie Scene 1,
Rory,
he's shooting
what
in the
up?
scene 1 location. Scene 2, he's shooting in scene
That's
2
a fact.
location.
Gotta hold my
Scene
bro
3,
down.
he's shooting scene 3. And I'm like, damn, it don't go like that. If scene 1, scene 10, scene 27, scene 32 is all in this one location, you shoot them all here. You don't shoot scene 1 and then gotta go 9 other places and come back on scene 10 to shoot scene 1. You're wasting money. Nah, I got it. And then when the movie over, he spent $1 million. Said, they ain't have to spend that much. He said, yeah, he's right, but I had to learn my way.
Yeah, see, that's a fact. And what Cam told him, I thought Dame knew that already. But it's a fact. You would definitely want to have your production crew shoot everything right then and there. But Dame, Dame's so smart that you would think that he knew that part already. But, smart people don't know everything. It's still a learning process. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But he spent his own money to learn. I spent a lot of money learning this game. I'm probably $1 million in learning this music game, all the way from the Big L projects, the McGruff projects that I've done. I'm almost $1 million, but I've learned the game. So yeah, but he gave him some good advice, and he did spend $1 million. And when we did the Music Mogul on BT with Snoop Dogg, Birdman, Baby Birdman, and Jermaine Dupri, Snoop Dogg and Dame had a conversation on the reality show that we did, and he was telling them about he spent $1 million, and Snoop said, "Well, I spent $100,000, and you still get the same type of quality." He said, "I know, man. I just figured it out. But with all this new technology and cameras and all that, you could spend $100,000 and get $1 million quality movie now." But Dame said, "Yeah, I wish I'd have known that back then." So this is what Cam talking about. That's wild, but it's a fact. Roy said, "I don't know people kick a ninja when he down like he ain't get niggas back when niggas was looking for the come up." Yeah, that's a fact. A lot of people do that, man. And Rory asked, "Is he doing another Paid in Full, or is that quiet?" Nah, we're gonna do Paid in Full, but it's gonna be like a series. But right now, he's gearing up for that, but he got all these other things that he got to put together. So yeah, we got to put that in perspective first. So yeah, let's finish Henry Cab, y'all, real quick.
Okay, fine. You know what, you're right. And Dame done great movies. I don't like Honor Up. I'm being honest with you. Shout out to Daniel Murder Mook, y'all my name Smoke Dizzle. I don't like the movie. I don't like it. I don't like that's right.
Cam said he don't like Honor Up, man. And a lot of people were saying they don't like Honor Up. A lot of people, man. They say it's kind of look like it's kind of all over the place and stuff like that. But I don't know if it's how you look at it type of stuff. But that's Cam's opinion. But I've heard a lot of people say that. So we can't fault Cam for not liking the movie. So, but what I was about to say, man, my bad, Joe. But yeah, a lot of people was saying they wasn't feeling the movie. But this is what I was about to say. But Dame won an award for that, and it was selling out the theaters. But that promotion was so good, people had to go see it. But he won an award for that, best independent film in LA. So he get flowers for that movie, man, regardless. But I feel his other movies was better than Honor Up. I gotta say that. I had a shootout scene in it. I enjoyed myself doing, learning some of the game, watching other parts and all that. I did a shootout scene, man. I had to shoot and I get hit in the back and had to fall on that concrete. Had to do that scene about 10 times, man. After I got to my hotel room, man, it felt like I was in a fight. Knees scuffled up, hands scuffled up. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Body was sore the next day just from that one scene. Really had to reenact all my joint, to fall down, to everything. Y'all go watch the movie. It's on Dame Dash Network, America New. And y'all see when I fall, I had to do that scene more than one time, and y'all gonna see it. I'm falling in slow motion, but really, I'm not falling in slow motion. I'm hitting that concrete for real, over and over. I was about to tell him, yo, I'm not doing that no more, man. I literally did that joint probably about 10 times, man. The shootout scene was crazy. But we're gonna finish listening to Cam, man.
Promote it. You know why he promoted it? Because I was in Dame house, I seen it 900 times. He did mad edits on the movie. Mad edits. It's a shit, man. Yo, me and Dougie in there, shout out to Suge. The nigga Flow Money, shout out to Flow Money, he from Harlem. Flow Money's a cop. He's locking somebody up in the shit. Then when they get to jail, he's a prisoner in the jail. Yo, what the fuck? The fuck, bro? Promote it. I'm saving you by not promoting it. Shit was nasty. You my man. I ain't gonna let you go outside.
So the scene he talk about, yeah, Dame kind of uses a lot of the same faces in the movie, but the way he edited it, you couldn't really see the people, the ones they wanted you to see. Yeah, that was the scene when Styles P was walking out and they was going down to talk to the police, and there was the other scene with Daniel walking, giving everybody a five and saluting everybody while he walking. Those are scenes, and you know, a lot of people were standing at their cells, like watching dudes, you know, saluting the niggas as they leaving, or watching them walk with the police going to wherever they going to. So he's Cam saying the dude played the police, and then now you got him in there playing in the jail cell. But at the end of the day, sometimes, man, police be locked up too with dudes. It happens in real life. But I get what Cam's saying. You got people playing different things, but it's the same person in roles that wouldn't look like that they would be, police would be in jail also. So I get what he's saying. But yeah, we was in that jail all day in Nassau County filming all day, man, for like 6, 7, or 8 hours. Felt like a nigga really was locked up, man, knock on wood. But yeah, Styles P, Cam, all of them did their little walk scene and all that. Shout out to Styles P, great dude, good dude. We had a good time, good conversation in there when we was taking breaks, just chilling. But yeah, we finished listening to Cam, man.
Like that. All the mother niggas who let you go outside like that, they ain't your man. I just had this convo with the nigga Murder, and because Murder, and I'm not saying guarantee nothing, but Murder got some fire. I'm talking about bars. Murder got some, his songs is ridiculous. He like, this crazy. I said, Murder, this crazy. If it wasn't you, my man, I ain't gonna let you go outside not looking fresh. If your sneakers look crazy, if you got your shirt, the collar, like, I ain't gonna let you go outside like that. And that's how I felt with this movie with Dame. So if you didn't see me promote it, I didn't want him outside like that. I ain't like the way he was dressed. I didn't like it. I didn't. He had lugs on. I don't like it.
So Cam's saying basically he didn't promote the movie because he ain't like the movie, man. He said he ain't like it. He said, so if you my man, it's like if you and your homeboy was together and your homeboy shirt was kind of corny looking, and it's like he's supposed to tell you, I don't really like you wearing that, bro. Can't go outside with that. So that's why he's saying he didn't promote the movie because he didn't like the movie. And he didn't want Dame looking crazy. So, or he didn't want to be a part of Dame looking crazy when the movie come out. So, I get it. And he has his opinion, and he has his right to feel how he want to feel. So, yeah. And a lot of people were saying they ain't like the movie, but a lot of people were saying they liked it. So, you know, to each his own, man. But you always got to respect a man's opinion about certain things, man. When it comes to y'all being cool, he's not going to like everything you like. And that's just being a real dude. I'm just be honest, man. I don't like your sneakers, dog. They funny looking, bro. But somebody else would look at you and be like, oh ass kissing. If you know the person is that dude, they'll be over there ass kissing. Oh, them joints hard, man, hard. Instead of just telling them, I don't know about those, bro. So that's all Cam was saying, but let's finish.
Lugs.
He He called
Right,
it. He said it's like you got some J's, but then you wearing and go down to wearing lugs. So he's saying that from Dame previous movies that was like some fly J's. The Honor Up movie is like wearing lugs. This guy carries off the hook. Y'all listen though.
Get you.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Lugs.
That's that movie remind me up here, Lugs. That's what it remind me of. No disrespect.
Oh my God.
So if you want to know why honor.
So Keem said, if that's the case, instead of getting to the point where you're not promoting, tell your mans the movie not good. Yeah, I could understand what you said too, but Dame not gonna want to hear none of that. He gonna be, what you mean it ain't good? All right, we'll see when it come out. And Dame can't be mad neither, because he the type of snap and joke on people that he thinks something is funny, but everybody else don't think it's funny, or what he think a nigga's clothes is funny, he want to joke on it, but to that person, they know what they wearing is all right, but he'll try to make it look something about it. The zipper ain't right on it. They could get out of here with that. That's just Dame. But we'll listen.
Promote Honor Up, because I didn't like it, and a lot of people didn't like it, but they kiss your ass and tell you what you want to hear, and all that other shit. Take that as I ain't like it by me just not saying nothing and not promote it. You should have known by that.
See, he's saying people kiss Dame ass.
He told me I ain't supporting A-Track album. One day Dame like, yo, this nigga ain't A-Track, he's nice, da-da-da-da. I'm like,
But yeah, man, a lot of people were saying they ain't like it and all that. But a lot of people were saying they did like it, man. I actually got my scenes from my joint hanging up in a joint from Dame right here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. It's hanging up. This is my scene right here. And that's Dame, one of the scenes Dame, I guess the jail scene when he went to go and see Daniel. That's the Lasada's mixtape I did for one of the Dame movies. But yeah. So a lot of people didn't like it, a lot of people did. So I'm gonna still reiterate that. But at the end of the day, he did numbers with it. He did numbers. And Lionsgate picked it up also. This was a Lionsgate film. And I ain't gonna spit his business, but he got paid a hefty chunk before the movie even came out in the theaters. These are the things where I know my brother ain't broke what they be talking. And I know that for a fact. But he got hefty before the movie even came out. And he still getting money off the movie because people still watching it. And now he got his own on his own network. Y'all go to American New and check it out, man. But, Cam entitled his opinion, and he's entitled to give his brother tough love, hard criticism, man. Certain things, because sometimes we need to hear certain things, man. Everything be cool, and we don't pay attention to it when we actually out there doing it, man. But, some people was commenting on that. Y'all go to Cam joint, though, talk with Fleet. Some people was commenting and saying, come on now, Cam, it wasn't like you was in a bunch of big movies now. They were saying something about Killer Season. I liked Killer Season. It was good. But, they were saying some flaws in Killer Season. Keem said, all about moving product. People can say whatever they want. That's a fact. And he moved his product. People can say what they want. But that movie sold, man. And it was sold out. Kanye West backed it with executive producer with it. And he did a big screening in his house. Kanye got the big, like the AMG movie theater screen in his house. And Dame them did a joint. He did a viewing party for it there. I was supposed to go. But I can't remember why I couldn't make it down there. I had something else that I was taking care of. And, I got to take care of my business first, too. As long as the mission was accomplished. And it was, we got mad footage of it. So it was promoted right. It was pushed right. And, it's just entertaining. Get out of it what you wanted to get out of it. And that's it. And on to the next. But yeah, people would say, Cam, ain't like you was in a bunch of big boy movies. And, Dame had The Death of a Dynasty. I like that one. That was cool. The joint state property. That was good. That's considered a classic. People want to even see if he do a state property again. Everybody gonna pile the movie theaters up for that. So we got to keep it 1,000 on that. Brooklyn Gary said Cam was just in the Happy Gilmore movie. How was that movie? I didn't get to see that one. I'm probably going to check that one out. But Cam played the hell out of Paid it Forward. He did his thing with that. He won the best actor in the first time actor award or something on the Source Awards. They played the scene with me and Cam from the Paid it Forward joint. That was a good look for me. Brooklyn G baby said that joint was trash. Wow. See? Everybody goes to start, talking they talk as well. So, damn, I'm going to go look at it now because of this and see what that was about. Did Cam promote that movie? Did y'all see any promotion on his page about it? Because he said he liked it if he did promote it because he ain't promote Honor Up because he ain't like it. I'm playing devil advocate. I want to know about this one. Oh, he ain't promoted that mean he ain't like it. He got that check, though. That's one thing about Cam. He gonna get that bread. And like I said, one thing about Cam is a good dude, man. If he rock with you, he rock with you. He loyal. I ain't never gonna have nothing bad to say about it. But, I'm gonna put my little opinion on certain things. That's the homie, man. And he did a lot of stuff for me, too, man. And I called him and asked him. He always came through. And great dude, man. Well, him and Dame always gonna have that two bullheaded, smart guys gonna always go at it, and they really are brothers at the end of the day. And Cam ain't never gonna let Dame go down if it was like that. Cam know Dame ain't broke, period. That's what I do know. If Dame really needed something, Cam gonna be there. Guarantee y'all that. So don't nobody think that Cam ain't gonna come through for Dame. Don't nobody ever even start that narrative. I know that for a fact. Period. Cam's like that with any of his friends. If he can help you, he gonna help you. I'd asked him to do a joint, a song with my brother, Sean Boy Double. I said, yo, man, I need you to do a song. He was like, I'm like, what you gonna charge me? That's just me. I know this is a business, so I wanna give, even though you my bro, let me still give you something. He was like, Boost, man, you family, I don't even know what to charge you or how to charge you, bro. He's like, just come to the city, man. We'll figure out something. I'm like, all right, cool. That's the type of person he is, and I'm always speak highly of him. Brooklyn G baby said it wasn't trash. It just wasn't that funny to me. Or it's supposed to be like a comedy. But yeah, Cam and Dame is good dude, great dudes, man. I know a lot of people that they looked out for. And so, I know a lot of people that always say Cam was always the cool one. He was easy to approach than a lot of Dipset people and all that. But Jim is a cool dude. Jim is approachable. He put the little smile on you and all that when he see you and all that. I hope them two get back together, man. I hope it wasn't no stuff that was so harsh that they can't say, man, well, you said this, you said that, it ain't no turning back. Because them get together there, it's going to be powerful. That Dipset movement, man. They created something from nothing, man. It don't matter who was first and who did what. When it did happen and the ball started rolling, they was there standing together, man. For real. I just hate to see people that I know personally going at it like that. But It's just rivalry stuff amongst brothers. And Dame always will make a person want to challenge him or have to speak their mind back to him, and then he talking about somebody dissing him. But Dame know ain't nobody dissing him. He know Cam ain't dissing him. But that was a good one, man. That was a good one. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, see that joint. Cam speaking with Flea. I'm going to be back. I got to make some moves, but I'm going to come right back. If I don't got to go make this move, then I'm going to come right back. And we got to talk about this young thug situation about ratting. And see, what's crazy is you speaking about people about ratting, and then you really got something up under your belt. And I'm going to tell y'all why. People doing it. And it's coming back to haunt all of them, man. It's coming back to haunt so many people, man. For real. Keem said they definitely made a mark in hip-hop history. That's a fact. That's why they're going to be relevant for a very long time, as long as they keep their names smooth and keep doing what they doing. High-quality music, high-quality films, high-quality podcasts, high-quality everything. They're going to be around for a long time, man. That's what I do know. For real. But yeah, I'll be back. We got to talk about this young thug snitching allegation, man. There's too many people out here ratting now, or has been ratting and thought they wasn't going to get busted, man, for real. Yeah, Keem said nasty. That's a fact. It's nasty. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I appreciate all of y'all always coming up here rocking with me and giving me information like that movie. I got to go check that movie out and see what that's about. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute. Your boy Big